Hey, what's up, guys? Picked up another project. A friend of mine had this really nice 65/21 window walk through. Had it for a few years, beautiful. Then his house burned down, and so what we got here is the remains of a once beautiful 21 window. It didn't actually catch on fire, but the structure around it did. You can see it's in the garage. The rafters, everything's charred. Got really hot inside here. He lost a bunch of stuff. Funny thing is, the bus, I've actually seen buses in worse shape get restored. So I moved pretty quick to pick this up. The worst thing is the roof kind of caved in. It got so hot in here that when the garage door opener fell on it, it just caved in the whole roof. So it's pretty flat. But I think, we can make a little form underneath it with a press. Just push it right back up. Wheels all burnt. It was really clean. Shortened rear disc brakes, shortened front end, 1776 motor. All the fixings. Walk through. You can see the whole thing just got tore up. The heat, and once the sunroof fell down, the chairs, everything all melted. Inside, everything's just kind of burnt to a crisp. The rust outside of it's still pretty light in terms of surface rust. No pitting yet. The fire was pretty recent, but I'm hoping the motor's still the same. I haven't actually looked at it. I'm hoping the motor is still in good shape. But yeah, everything's just toasted. Everything's going to need to be sanded or blasted. I'm going to try to do as much as I can with a DA, and then anything else like the seats. I'm going to try to keep all these seats, keep all these frames, just clean them up, sandblast, do whatever I got to do. You can see where we are now, up in the valley in Hawaii, and it's kind of raining, drizzling right now. So I'm trying to get this undercover as fast as I can and start hitting it with the sand. But again, just everything got toasted. Everything in there just toasted. I'll put some pictures up a little later about what it used to look like. But at least this is the long panel is pretty straight. Everything's really good aside from the roof and this little rear panel right here. Got some warping. There was a bug, a dune buggy right here that he had. It probably got pretty hot. It's fiberglass, so I'll probably need to replace this. The doors here warped, all this side, so I may just replace this whole side. Get this thing movable, clear out all the junk, open her up what I can. My friend's jet ski right there. Other one right there. All his tools. This thing's just absolutely toasted. I hope the grass doesn't fall down on me while I'm working. But trying to get it out of here today, into cover at the shop. So it's going to be a fun build. I'm going to try to keep it, hopefully the motor's good. Use the same wheels. It's a 1776 in the back. Just take it all apart and just take it down to bare metal again, every single piece, change out all the nuts and bolts, and going to be a full resto on this one. But it'll be a fun build. It'll take a little while, but looking forward to it. First things first, let's dig in. So as you can see, starting to clear away some of the burnt remains from whatever that was, the seat cushions, the carpet. Underneath it still looks really good. Floor pan's still solid. So I'm gonna pull this seat out now. Frame still structurally sound. Get it reupholstered. Well, blasted first, sandblasted, reupholstered. As good as new. As is, it's still probably pretty valuable. Here's the floor pan. Looks solid, holds me good. No weak spots that I can tell. Okay, next thing, back seat. Clear out all of that. And try to get. Okay, day one. This might be my stopping point. I got the seats out. The frames are still all intact. Nothing was burnt, like I said, but the heat just melted away all the paint or whatever was protecting it, so rust is building up pretty quick out here. I got most of the hatches open. Rear hatch, I've kind of forced everything open. Still not able to get the engine compartment open. Going to try to fuss with that a little more, but I got it all cleaned out back here. There's some water got caught back in the rear or the spare tire area, but clean this all out. Everything's still good. Rust everywhere. The heat got to everything, so I have to change out all the mechanisms. I'll probably end up changing the whole doors because they're warped. But floor pan is solid. No issues there. No holes. No water buildup. No rust spots. No fire. Just a lot of melted or bare metal that's quickly being covered up with rust. Up here, I wasn't able to open any of the front doors without the door handles. They're actually pretty difficult to open. I think I tried taking the channel locks to the door interior handles, but didn't work. So may have to get to the front another time. Just pulled the back tire off just to see if I can get a better look at the motor. But we got the 4-wheel disc brake conversion, which is good. Looks like they're all still okay. We'll be able to reuse those. Just gonna get it on the jack stands. Here's the old tire. One of the other ones over there. Some good shot around here, but yeah, the rear hatch probably gonna need to replace that, or at least the skin. But this long panel is still in very good shape. It's all solid in this corner. So this side didn't burn as hot as the other side, which had a fiberglass dune buggy. So that probably accounts for the high heat on that side. The nose is warped. There are some tires, paint, all of this, a lot of chemicals right up against here, caught fire. So the nose is all warped. But again, front seat frames are good. Get this cleared out. It'll look pretty good. Just get it cleaned up inside, and just one paddle at a time start tackling it. So this that's the latest, day one. Okay, I got it on four new wheels. Unfortunately, I have to reuse some new Porsche rims because the bolt patterns are set to that. The lug pads are set to that, but yeah, it's back sitting. Suspension's all good. The bones underneath are good. The frame, the fire never got to anything underneath the bus, so it's all still sitting good. It's really just the body that's going to require a whole lot of work. But it sits good. Tow truck's on its way. Hopefully we can just pull it back. I got into neutral. I'm not sure about the parking brake, but hopefully it's just a quick pull back and load it right up onto the get this thing away from this danger zone. Garage could collapse at any moment. But we got her all loaded up, got the new wheels on, taking her to the shop, or at least it'll be undercover for a little bit. So now that it's in the sunlight, you know, now the panels are warped. It's probably the best thing is to replace every single panel on here, door skins, even maybe entire doors. When they make all that, it wouldn't be totally difficult. But I may just straighten her out, sand it down, and throw a coat or something on her and just leave it as is. That might be pretty cool. This patina is sitting in pretty nicely. Yeah, it's all good. It's good. Yeah, don't worry about that.
I just don't want to, you know, break a mirror off or
Yeah.
something like that even, you know. Try to keep everything as intact as possible.
Right on. Look at this poor thing. Yeah, I'm gonna put some pictures on later on. Post some pictures, and it's very disheartening what's happened to this guy.